gentlemen, this is Fred Allen. I'd like to ask you a simple question. Why is it when you folks come into a theater like this to see a picture, before you can see the picture, you have to sit there and look at a list of names for 20 minutes? Now, for example, in this picture, the first name you see is... Who needs Jack Benny, a little radio actor, in a picture like this when we have Don Amici, an outstanding personality, William Bendix, a three-fisted He-Man, Victor Moore, Grandma's glamour boy, and Rudy Valley, fresh from Yale. On top of Benny, you have to look at a long list of names like this. Who knows who these people are? Who cares? You can find names like these in any phone book. Screen treatment and screenplay. These four people are now out of work. You'll see why in just a minute. Riskin's contribution. In one scene, the family is eating dinner. Riskin loaned us a half a pound of butter so the bread would look yellow in the close-ups. Look at that top name, associate producer. He's the only man in Hollywood who would associate with the producer. Get a load of this mob. They're all relatives of the producer. In Hollywood, all a producer produces is relatives. Here's Mr. Skirball's name again. He's in twice, you see. Well, it's his picture. This is Mr. Skirball's father-in-law, another relative. That's what I mean. Why should you folks have to sit out there and look at all these names? You know, someday I'm going to get my own relatives and produce my own picture, and my picture will start with the story, like this. One night last November, an eccentric millionaire sat in his den making out a new will.
But as your lawyer, Mr. Trumbull...
I know what I'm doing, Mr. Pike. If I want to change my will, I can change it.
But suppose you don't find this grandnephew. Who gets the money?
I'll find him.
Well, let's hope so.
Hurry. See the greatest flea show of all time. Step inside, folks, and marvel at these tiny mastodons. Hurry, folks. Step right in. So it's you, Parker.
Yes, Flugel?
Well, beat it. I don't like mooches blocking the entrance to my show.
Well, I don't think it's doing my reputation any good to be seen here, either. If it weren't for your daughter...
What's wrong with my daughter? She's as good as anybody in your family, just because you've got a little money?
I have nothing against your daughter. It's simply in view of her antecedents, I think that a marriage between her and my son would lead only to social catastrophe.
And that goes double for me. If you think I want an old windbag like you for an in-law...
Good, then we both feel the same way.
If my daughter has been out with your half-witted son, it's only because she's been brought up to be kind to dumb animals.
Including fleas, no doubt. Good day.
Well, if your father didn't come around the house and bring his fleas with him,
Well, if
wouldn't
that's the way you feel about my father, Perry Parker, I'll go and have my own babies.
Well, that I doubt.
Now, you get in there and you stay in there. Marion, what's the matter? You're not saying hello to your father anymore?
No, I'm not talking to any man.
Let that be a lesson to you, too.
Thanks. 7. What's the trouble, Marion?
Nothing.
Oh, I hope this thing does some good. Oh, darling, don't cry like that.
Oh, let her cry, Mom.
Oh, a fine brother you are.
I'm only telling you what any modern psychologist would tell you. Dr. Pettibone insists that unless people have an emotional outlet, they will develop neuroses.
Was Dr. Pettibone ever a mother?
Was she? As a matter of fact, she was married 3 times and had 12 children.
I just hope none of them were like you. Oh, my mother told me I should never marry a flea trainer.
And what's the matter with flea trainers?
You tell him, Homer.
I just read an article about that.
And?
They came to the following interesting conclusion.
Yeah?
A, 83% of flea trainers are of definitely low mentality. B, 16% were classified as morons.
Why, for 2 pigs?
Dad, how many times have I told you striking your own child denotes a fundamental weakness in character?
Sometimes I wonder if you are my own child.
Can you still doubt?
What do you think? It's an edifying, gratifying, mystifying exhibition, and it's just about to start on the inside. Say, boy, that the racing finder you got? Let me have one of those, will you?
Thanks a lot. Extra, extra!
5th race at Belmont. Julius Caesar last. Another $2 shot.
Where are you going to get the $2?
Huh?
If
Well,
I get you making another bet with Monty the Gunner, how much do you owe now?
$8. So your husband owes me $8, Mrs. Flugel. If I ain't worried about it, why should you?
I'm not worried about it, because I know if he doesn't pay you the $8, you'll break all of his ribs.
Now, just to settle a bet, of course. Weren't you born in Joplin, Missouri?
yeah, but that could happen to anybody.
And when your father died, your mother married Malachi Flugel, and you took your stepfather's name, ain't that right? Got a birth certificate, ain't you?
What do you think? He was born on a due bill?
How long have you had those bags under your eyes?
What bag?
Bags, he calls them. Trunks.
After this, you don't have to bet $2 across. Your credit's good with me. From now on, you can bet $200. You can bet $2,000. You can bet $2,000.
What's the big idea, Monty? Just because my mother's name was Margaret Trumbull and I was born in Joplin, Missouri, you're giving me all this credit? I don't get it.
Very simple. He likes bags.
Yeah, bags is my weakness.
Look, Monty, I got bags, too. You couldn't lend me $50 on them to pay the rent.
Sure, why not? There you are, $50.
$50 in one bill? That's counterfeit.
No, honest.
Homer!
Yes, Mother.
Whose picture's on a $50 bill?
Ulysses S. Grant.
I think I'll go right up the tomb and thank Mr. Grant personally.
Well, so long, Flugel.
Come clean, Monty. What's the gimmick?
Forget it. It's your birthday.
My birthday? This isn't November. What month is this? What day is it? Wow! Eve, Marion, Homer.
Grant,
Look,
what's
in the
that?
paper. Look.
Oh, Grant.
$12 million,
Mother.
Mother.
You can read. Dad, you can buy a lot of fleas.
Oh, Frank,
Oh, now I can get you what you've always wanted. Mink underwear and a chinchilla sarong.
What time's the flea circus start, mister?
What flea circus? Does a man with $12 million horse around with fleas? Beat it, brother. I got other things to do.
Daddy, now we can move.
You bet we can move. Where does that insecticide king live?
At the Toppingham Tower.
We'll show them. We'll get the penthouse at the Toppingham Towers. We'll give you a coming-out party that'll make Park Avenue look like Tobacco Road.
Flugel Investment Company Vice President Homer Flugel speaking. Dad, you want to buy a delicatessen? in the Bronx?
No, we're not making any foreign investments. This sleeve is a little too long.
what about the
Tied
fleas,
up my
Mr.
stuff.
Flugel?
The fleas have been retired. They get their checks every Saturday morning, rain or shine. I'll take 2 suits of this with a beret.
Where are you spending the summer?
It is the summer, East Hampton, Tijuana, possibly Coney Island. I'll have 2 suits of this with sandals to match.
What do you think of our economic situation?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that. It is.
Like
It's
to have the
pinching me.
shoulder.
It's pinching me under the shoulder.
But Mr. Flugel wants you to have it. And if you have any old diamonds you'd
You
like
mean
to...
last year's diamonds?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, we don't bother with them. You see, we just throw them out. They get so shabby, you know.
May I interest you in this, Mrs. Flugel?
Oh, yes. How would you wear it?
So?
With a zate drape.
Look, Marion, why don't we stop this silly business? Just because your father has more money now. Bread and butter. Well, I'm going to make my own money. What about my invention? You know, that's going to make more money than your father ever dreamed of. Wait a minute. Floors, please.
48.
53.
42.
72.
And you? I'm going wherever she goes. Look, Marion, if you don't love me anymore, well, tell me and I'll stop bothering you. I just want to know, that's all. Well, can't you say anything? 10th floor. Marion, you remember the...
Wait a minute. Never mind. I want to see how this comes out.
Marion, have you forgotten those wonderful nights in the laboratory while I worked on my invention? 15th floor. Did all those promises mean nothing?
Well, somebody wanted the 15th floor.
I get it. Skip it. What about that night in the Chop Suey restaurant? What about Coney Island? Forgotten our bench on every side.
It's the last time I'll play, generally.
You know what happened in that bridge game?
Quiet! Quiet! How can you talk about bridge at the time?
Yeah, the man's whole future's at stake.
All I'm asking is a simple yes or no.
I've had enough of this. Now, look, lady, you're holding up traffic. Why don't you tell the man yes or no?
Yeah, why don't you answer?
Tell him something.
I promised my father I wouldn't talk to him again.
She promised her father she wouldn't talk to you again.
Doesn't have to talk to me again. Find out whether she loves me or not.
He wants to know, do you love him or not?
Yes, I love him.
Yes.
All right, Monty, make that 500 across on Golden Paul and the 5th at Belmont.
You can have
Real estate is the only... Quiet, please. Of course, the will won't be read until tomorrow morning. Well, if you're not worried, I'm not worried. He's not worried.
Ooh. Anybody home?
Oh, Mr. Parker.
To you, Mrs. Flugel.
You should have a
Hold everything, gentlemen. Something just crawled out of the woodwork.
Fred.
I know what I'm doing. That'll be all, Parker. And the next time you call, use the tradesman's entrance.
Well, I may have been a bit hasty, but when I realized that my son and your daughter were in love...
What you realize, Mr. Parker, is that now I'm worth $12 million.
Oh, it isn't the money. Why should these 2 young people suffer because we've had a misunderstanding? After all, my son is a...
I have nothing against your son. It's simply in view of his antecedents. I think that a marriage between your son and my daughter can only end in social catastrophe. Boy, open the door. Mr. Parker, we have no time for social climax. Boy, slam the door. So much for the hoi polloi. Now, gentlemen, where... Be careful of that pinball machine, boys. Don't tilt. Take it into my den. I'll put it in the vault in the morning.
Compliments of the management.
We don't want any broken down ornaments. Where's the rest of that moose?
I'll check on it right away. How? How? Big Chief Flugel.
Oh, there must be some mistake. I'm just plain F. Trumbull Flugel.
No more F. Trumbull Flugel. Try make you Big Chief Flugel.
Say, what's going on here? I never expected anything like this.
My squaws make blanket for you.
Well, this is certainly a great honor, Chief. Really, I didn't expect to be made a What is this, a price tag?
Oh, for you, because you're a member of tribe, only $72 wholesale.
How?
Never mind how. Give me the $72.
Yes, your granduncle was not only my best friend, but my best client for 25 years until this unfortunate accident.
Yes, unfortunate indeed.
Yes, well, we all have to go sometime. Oh, pardon me. Mr. and Mrs. Flugel, Mr. Arnold, and Mr. Gardner.
How do you do?
Permit me to extend my deepest sympathy.
And mine, too.
These 2 gentlemen were business associates of Mr. Trumbull. I asked them here to clarify a rather unexpected development.
Unexpected development. I'm still sole heir to the estate.
Oh, yes. Nobody can dispute that, Mr. Frugal.
Oh, you had me worried there for a minute. You see, I owe my hotel, the tailor, the jeweler, my bookmaker. What do you mean? Something wrong with the estate?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong. But I'm afraid it's not quite as large as you expected. Not quite the 12 million the newspapers spoke about.
Well, another million more or less won't make any difference, Mr. Pike. After all, I was only interested in my granduncle and not in his money.
Yes. Poor Uncle Albert.
Frederick.
Oh.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because the entire estate consists of one pool table, with rack and balls complete, and 5 chairs. The pool table is to be held in trust for an aunt in Minnesota. But the 5 chairs, I'm happy to say, go to you, free and clear of all encumbrance.
Go on.
That's all.
That's all. Pool table, chairs, no money?
No money.
No.
No money.
No money.
Oh. Monty the Garniff will beat me to death with old racing forms.
What's happened to the money? That's what we want to know.
Well, there were a number of circumstances.
12 million circumstances, and what became of them? We're going to stay here until we find out.
You were his partners. If my granduncle went broke, why didn't you?
If you're casting any aspersions on our integrity...
You see, we were partners in most of his enterprises, but towards the end, your uncle was a very eccentric man, so we bowed out.
Just out of idle curiosity, how do you get rid of $12 million?
Mr. Trumbull piddled his money away. A few million here, a few million there.
That's nice piddling.
In one stock market deal alone, he lost $3 million.
Yes, and there was that motion picture company.
And of course, there was a woman or two.
A woman or two? My granduncle was in his 70s.
So what?
Well, now you know how it feels to lose $12 million.
Oh, I don't mind for myself. I was thinking of the poor kids. Homer can't go to college, and Marion won't be able to get married.
Oh, buck up, Eve. We made $12 million before. We can make it again. If worse comes to worse, we can always go back in the flea business.
No, not that!
That's what I like about you, Eve. Any other woman would have gone to pieces.
Well, I can't tonight, Mr. Busby. I have tickets for the opera.
I don't care what you have tickets for, Parker. You have a contract with this hotel whereby you get your room free. Shh. Don't you shush me. You get your room free for exterminating rodents, insects, and pests about these premises. And 504 has insects.
I treated 504 yesterday. If there are any insects in
Do you
there...
want to ruin the hotel? You want to ruin the hotel?
If there are any insects in there, the occupant must have brought them in with him.
I'll have you understand, Mr. Parker, that 504 is occupied by Lady Floyd Scott.
Well, I wouldn't want to say anything against Lady Floyd Scott, but is she alone?
No, she is definitely not alone. The insects are with her. That's why she's complaining. I shall expect you down in 10 minutes. You either get the rat out of 504, or I'll get the rat out of 702.
Calling a rat an insect. Fabulous.
Ant paste, termite's delight, roach powder, well, who knows? Vitamins for me, saw for snakes, and lunch.
I don't mind losing $12 million. I don't mind being beaten to death by Monty. I don't even mind being sued by this hotel. But why do I have to apologize to that pothead?
Because the least you can do is to see your daughter comfortably married before you
The
go
pothead.
to jail. Oh, Mr. Parker,
Parker, old man, we never see you these days.
Oh, yes.
I think it's nice.
Here we are.
Oh,
Mr.
my.
Parker.
Oh, what big bubbles.
Yes, they had big grapes that year.
To your son.
To your daughter.
To our grandchildren. I'm just looking ahead.
If you please.
Caviar. 1912, a great sturgeon year.
Oh, I can't tell you how I waited for this day. It's not just the merging of two great fortunes.
Now let's leave money out of this.
This is a nice little place you have here, Mr. Parker. Oh, what's that, a Rembrandt?
No. That's my son's invention.
Oh.
You've heard of that, haven't you?
Yes, my daughter was telling me about Perry's invention. How does it work?
Well, of course, what it really needs to make it work is $50,000.
Oh, 50. My daughter was telling me about that part of the invention, too.
Yes, does it really catch mice?
Does it catch mice, my dear Mrs. Flugel? Will you allow... Mr. Flugel, will you come here and sit, please? I think you'll be interested. Just right here. Oh, sure, does it catch mice? There we are. You notice it looks a little like an aquarium. Well, my son set out to invent an aquarium, and then he found from Washington that patents had been issued on an aquarium in 1858. Rather than waste the material, he turned it into a mousetrap. Now, up here, you see, we have a little receptacle where we put a piece of toasted cheese. I don't suppose either one of you has a piece of toasted cheese, have you?
I'm afraid not. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right, some other time. Now, the mouse smells the aroma of the cheese wafted off here, you see. But the house mouse, the common house mouse, or mus musculus, is a very wary customer and will not enter the trap without giving the matter some thought. So he circles it round and round, mulling the whole thing over, until he discovers that there's only one entrance. Get it?
Only one entrance. If there are two mice, what happens?
They stand in line.
Well, the mouse has now made up his mind, so he comes in through this little entrance here. Then he, or she, as the case may be, the trap works equally well for female mice as for males, comes up this little incline here, which turns out to be a teeter board.
What's a teeter board?
What's a board that teeters?
And he gets past the middle here, look, it goes down, and he's cut off from the outside. He can't go out. All he can go is up. What to do? Well, he decides, since the cheese is up here, he'll just come up the ladder step by step.
Why should a mouse climb a ladder?
So he's hungry.
If he's hungry, why doesn't he go in a restaurant like anybody else?
But each time he steps on one of these things, you see, it closes down behind him like this. So he goes on up, gets caught every time he comes up here where the cheese is, steps on this, which is another teeter board, see? Drops right into a receptacle full of water. There he paddles around for a while till he sees the jig is up and drowns. Consumer comes in the morning, discovers the body, disposes of it, fills it full of fresh water, and you're ready for another mouse. Are there any questions?
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
Shh. It looks a little complicated.
I knew you'd see it my way. Now, what do you say we start the young folks off right? 25,000 from me, 25,000 from you. You can sign right here. Pardon. Hello.
I'm in 504, Parker. Where are you?
Why, I'm right here.
Lady Floyd Scott has just fainted. There's a mouse in her closet.
How big is it? It sounds big indeed. I'll tell you what, old chap. Supposing I drop down and look the situation over. Right-ho. Great old girl, Lady Floyd Scott. Always after me. Well, have we signed?
No, before I commit myself, old man, I'd like to see how this trap works with a real mouse.
Don't go away. I think I know where I can get you one.
Perry and I are going to the city hall for the license.
Don't forget the dressmaker this afternoon.
I won't. Oh, Daddy, it's the most beautiful wedding dress I ever saw, and it's only $1,000.
Only $1,000. Where am I going to get $1,000?
The same place you're going to get the $25,000 you put up for Perry's invention.
Well, Perry better sit down and figure out a way to invent $25,000. Didn't you tell her?
No. No, I didn't, and I'm not going to.
All right, have it your way. I don't mind giving the bride away from a cozy little cell in Sing Sing, but how am I going to throw rice when I'm strapped in the electric chair?
Homer! See who that is.
I hope it's Mr. Anthony. Have I got a problem?
5 chairs for Mr. Flugel.
Our legacy.
I don't want them. Take them away. Feed them to the termites.
Wise guy. And who's going to pay the $6 delivery charges? Termites?
I don't care who pays it. I don't want any part of them.
Wait a minute, Dad. I bet Finley's Antique Shop will pay a couple of $100 for them.
A couple of $100? We'll take them to Finley's. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my $6.
Look, mister, you drive me down to Finley's and I'll pay you $7.
Now you're talking. With you, I can do business. But with that guy, what do you expect from a bum who's still in his pajamas at 10 in the morning?
Eve, did you hear that?
Yes, a bum that's still in his pajamas at 10 in the morning.
No, not that. The $200. Where's my racing fall?
Listen, Dunderhead, you all wanted the gun of $10,000 now. If you make another bet,
Mr. Flugel?
Yeah? What do you want?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing much.
It's customary to ring the bell before coming into people's apartments.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to surprise you.
is there something wrong, Inspector?
I'm not sure. Mind if I have a look around?
No, no. Cancel address.
Hey, you two do all right, don't you? Bedroom?
Yes.
Well, here goes. You better take those pajamas off. They're not paid for either.
Now, take it easy, Eve. I'll get the best lawyer money can buy.
With what?
Hey, those are my pants.
I know. Were you wearing these last Tuesday night?
Yeah, why?
Think I'll take them down to headquarters and see if there are any blood stains on them.
Blood stains?
Yeah. We've learned your uncle did not shoot himself. He was killed, and the gun put into his hand by some person unknown. That is, unknown up to now.
Are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I've got a theory. Who stood to benefit by Mr. Trumbull's death? Fred Flugel. Who got the 12 million? Fred Flugel. Who am I after? You said it.
12 million?
Yeah, all we got were 5 chairs.
5 chairs. Then how are you living in this place? Don't tell me one of your fleas came into some money.
Hey, do I get my pants back?
All depends.
A murder charge on top of everything else. What are we going to do now?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pack. As soon as Homer gets back here with that $200, we'll take it and blow. We can start life all over again in some little town in the Middle West.
Answer the phone.
But what if it's the cops?
Oh, don't be silly. Answer the phone.
Mr. Flugel apartment. Hello, please. No, Mr. Flugel not here. Mr. Flugel go out of town. Catch him important business.
Too bad. When Mr. Flugel come back, you'll tell him Mr. Finney has offer $250 for chair.
Cut out that Chinese dialect, Homer, and grab the $250.
Suppose I can get $300.
Take it.
Don't rush me, Pop. If I do get $300, is there a $10 bonus in it for me?
Yes, you little Shylock. But get it fast. I've got to get some money here in a hurry. 300 instead of 2.
Oh, great. Now we can start life all over again in some big town in the Middle West.
It's probably that detective again. He found out the pants fit him. Now he's back for the coat. Coming.
Mr. Flugel?
If you'll just give me time to get dressed.
I'm from the Ninth National Bank.
I told Parker not to deposit that check until Sunday.
Your granduncle left this package to be delivered to his heir after his death.
Oh, but these plainclothesmen.
We never deliver anything like this without a police escort. Policy of the bank.
Say, it must be something very valuable.
Will you sign this, please?
I knew my granduncle Frederick wouldn't cut me off with just 5 chairs. Good day, sir. I wonder what's in it.
A phonograph record. A phonograph record and 5 chairs. Oh, I wish you and your uncle...
Now, wait a minute. We got $300 for the chairs. Maybe we can get 75 cents for the record.
75 cents for the record. What hasn't even got a name on it.
Well, let's play it and find out what it is.
You play it. I'm going back and pack up here. The last time I ever marry a fleet trainer.
It turns out I murdered my granduncle for 5 chairs and this. Oh, brother.
We will meet again.
Oh, no, not that. Anything but that.
It could have been worse. It could have been 1 chair and 5 Sinatras.
Well, let's see what's on the other side.
This is your granduncle Trumbull speaking from the grave. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
If I died a natural death, I command you to destroy this record. But if I died by violence, this will tell you who is responsible. The evidence is concealed in one of the 5 chairs I left you. In that same chair, you will find $300,000, which I managed to salvage from the vultures who dissipated my estate.
Fred, $300,000.
But who were the crooks?
I'm glad you asked that, Fred. You will find their names in the chair. Avenge me, my boy. And now, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Fred, $300,000.
Yes, but it's in one of the chairs. Where are the chairs?
Wait.
Homer, Finley, Finley.
38th Street.
Finley. Hello, Finley.
You quit saying
Finley.
hello. You haven't got the number yet.
We haven't got that much time.
But we'll get
Hello,
it. Wait a minute. Here it is. Finley, there.
Brian.
270, 80, 90, 300. Here, sign a receipt.
Not till I count it.
That's a good little businessman.
Hello, Mr. Finley. This is Mr. Flugel. What do you care what Flugel? I just sent my boy over there with 5 chairs. What? They've been sold? That boy was a minor, Finley. He had no right to sell those chairs. You better get them back or I'll prosecute you to the limit of the law.
All I can do now is give you a list of the people who bought the chairs.
Give the list to my son, and if those chairs aren't recovered immediately, Mr. Finley, you'll hear from my solicitor in the morning. How do you like a guy like that? Any strange kid walks into his joint with 5 chairs, he buys them. He's nothing but a receiver for stolen goods. A fence, that's all he is.
Now, Fred, take it easy.
Take it easy. My own son steals 5 chairs, sells them to a crooked antique dealer, and you say take it easy. How would you like it if your son...
Why,
you bet you wouldn't like it. Hello, Finley? Finley, 5 minutes have elapsed. Do you realize that? And that list isn't here yet? Answer me, Finley. How do you like that? The guy won't even answer the phone.
Well, why don't you try dialing?
Oh, yes.
Chair 652 sold to Mrs. That father of yours must be a madman.
Well, you know, after all those years in the jungle.
Jungle? What was he doing in a jungle?
Catching fleas.
Finley, where's that list? It's been at least 5 minutes and nothing has happened. You're giving it to the boy? Is the boy still there? Well, what's keeping him, Finley? Are you sure that's what's keeping him? You wouldn't want to face an additional charge of kidnapping, would you?
There, that's the list.
That's all right, I've got it.
You've got it. I've got it.
Oh, I mean with my photographic mind, Mr. Finley. Well, I can read that list right back to you. Do you want to hear me?
No, I've heard enough from you and your whole
Wasn't that a terrible fire last night?
Yes. Imagine all those valuable antiques being destroyed.
I hope the poor fellow was insured.
I wonder how it started.
Well, if you can believe the papers, somebody threw a mass of burning rags through the skylight.
And that, my friends, is that.
That, my friends, is not that. There are $300,000 in those chairs. To you, that may be a pittance, but to me, it's a pretty penny. Flugel will keep after those chairs, so we'll keep after Flugel.
Shh. He's almost asleep.
Yes, but you haven't slept a wink all night.
This is a father's place. Suppose you fix him some broth, Mother. We'll give it to him the minute he wakes up.
All right.
Homer, wake up. Homer, wake up. Can you see who this is? Put your glasses on. Homer, are you sure Finley didn't give you that list?
I don't know, Dad.
Well, you must have seen some of the names on there.
Yes, Dad, but then the fire.
But, Homer, try to remember. Don't you realize how important this is? If we don't find those chairs, your sister Marion can't get married. I'll go to jail. Your mother'll go to the poorhouse.
But I can't remember.
Homer, you're the boy with the great retentive memory. Homer, you saw the list, didn't you? Remember, the first name on the list, Homer, was it a man? Mr. something, was it? Mrs.? Was it a woman, a lady? Do you remember? The number of the street, Homer? Do you remember?
374.
374, and the street?
374 West Forsyth Street.
West Forsyth Street.
Apartment 12A.
Apartment 12A. Attaboy, Homer. I knew you could do it. Apartment 12A.
No?
Mrs. Nussbaum?
You are expecting maybe Sweet Rosie O'Grady?
Oh, no. I'd like to speak to you for just a minute.
Outside I can speaking. Inside you should excuse that I'm having company.
Oh, company?
Their phone company. They're taking out my telephone.
Well, if you'd rather have me call later...
You could call without a telephone. I couldn't answering.
Well, look, Mrs. Nussbaum, all I want is information.
To getting information, you're needing a telephone.
Now, please, forget about the telephone. Did you buy a chair at Finley's auction parlor?
Yesterday.
First I'm bidding, then I'm buying.
I see.
For 20 years I'm saying to myself, Pansy Nussbaum, you are needing one more chair. This year I am buying.
Well, look, all...
Possibly you are saying to yourself, why for 20 years is Pansy Nussbaum needing one more chair? This I'm explaining.
But really, all...
The Nussbaums, every year, with continuously eating and drinking, is having a family reunion.
But what I...
From near and far is coming Nussbaums. Big Nussbaums, little Nussbaums, young Nussbaums, old Nussbaums, thin Nussbaums, fat Nussbaums.
Yes, but...
Altogether is coming 13 Nussbaums.
13 Nussbaum.
But in my house is only 12 chairs.
I see.
Always one Nussbaum is standing.
Which one?
Always the same Nussbaum. My grandfather, Noel Nussbaum, an old man. He is 87.
You mean the whole family sits down? You let this poor old man stand during the entire family reunion?
My Nussbaums is first coming, first sitting. Always my grandfather is last. He is coming from Walla Walla.
Oh, he lives in Walla Walla.
This is in Washington, a state.
I know. For 20 years, your grandfather has been the last one to arrive at the family reunion, and he has no place to sit.
Until this year.
Oh, and this year?
Beim Fiddler's Auction Palace, I am buying for cash a chair.
What happened?
Well, the family reunion is starting.
Yeah?
12 Nussbaums is sitting down as annually.
Yeah?
My grandfather, Noel Nussbaum, is again coming late.
Yeah?
I am saying, surprise! And I am showing him a chair.
Uh-huh.
He is saying, surprise! He is opening up the top coat and showing me a chair.
After 20 years, he finally got tired of standing up, huh?
From Wallace Walla, my grandfather is bringing his own chair.
Good for him.
This year at the family reunion, 13 Nussbaums are sitting down. With also an extra chair.
Well, that simplifies everything, Mrs. Nussbaum. You won't need that extra chair. I'll take it off your hands.
Oh, the chair I'm already selling.
Selling to whom?
Who knows? Some man. He is haggling, but ultimately he's buying.
But who is he? Where does he live?
One thing at a time, please. His name is Park Avenue, 555, and his address is Jack Benny.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm also enjoying this little tete-a-tete, thank you.
If Jack Benny ever finds out there's $300,000 in that chair, he'll divorce Mary Livingston and marry the chair.
Did you get that? Jack Benny, 555 Park Avenue.
First I say, my uncle was drowned in his victory garden. And then Mary says...
How could your uncle drown in his victory garden?
Then I say... There was a leak in it. Get it? Leak. L-E-E-K. You know, like an onion. Oh, am I going to have a program this season? Jokes in it, too. Wonder who that can be. Leak in it. Boy, am I hot tonight.
Is Mr. Jack Benny in?
I'm Jack Benny.
You are Jack Benny?
Yes, yeah, you seem surprised.
Well, hearing you on the radio with those jokes, I thought you were an old man. Why, you're just a boy.
Well, I'm really much older than I look. As a matter of fact, I'll be able to vote next year.
Really? Allow me.
For me?
From your fans. I'm president of the Jack Benny Fan Club at Nutley, New Jersey.
Well, come right in.
Have you a chair or something?
Just put your hat in the closet there.
Oh, thank you.
Your hat, please. Your check, sir.
Thank you.
25 cents, please.
Oh.
Thank you. No loitering. Close the door, please.
Who else could think of that but Benny?
Won't you sit down, Mr.
Flugel, thank you.
So you brought those all the way from Nutley, eh?
Oh, it was nothing, Mr. Benny. When I think of all of the pleasure you've given me, you know, I've never missed your program. Tell me, how do you ever make up those funny things you say on the radio?
Well, it's really very simple. I laugh first, and then I think back until I come to a joke. There's really nothing to it.
No, there's nothing to it. I can see that.
Of course, sometimes I can't think of a joke.
I've noticed that.
But then as long as I've laughed, why, nobody can say that I haven't got laughs on my program. Oh, would you care for a smoke, Mr.
Don't mind if I do.
Help yourself, right over there.
Oh, thank you. That guy wouldn't give you the parsley off his fish. All the tightwad.
Uh-oh, I hope you've got the right brand there.
Oh, yes, Mr. Benny. I've smoked everything you've ever advertised on your program.
Wonderful cigarettes, aren't they?
Yes, the boys at the club wouldn't think of smoking any other.
Good, good. Tell me, how many members are there in this Jack Benny fan club that you have the honor of being president of?
12.
12? Mm-hmm. And what is the population of Nutley?
6,000.
Well, there seems to be something wrong there someplace. Perhaps you're making the club too exclusive. Are you keeping out the riffraff?
If we keep out the riffraff, Mr. Benny, we'll only have 3 members.
I see. A Jack Benny fan club with only 3 members. Well, can't you do something?
I've tried everything, Mr. Benny. I've blackmailed people. I've written anonymous letters. I still can't get them to listen to your program.
Well, what about my movies?
Your movies, even the riffraff won't go to see them.
Have they tried giving away dishes?
Yes, and people threw them at the screen.
I see. Have they tried not giving away dishes?
Yes, the people bring their own dishes and still throw them at the screen.
Well, man to man, Mr. Flugel, what do you think is the matter?
Well, Mr. Benny, Nutley, New Jersey is a peculiar town. It's a sentimental town. We don't care if a man has no talent as long as he shows some traces of sentiment. Now, let me give you an example. Andrew Jackson sent the cape he wore at his first inauguration to the Nutley Museum.
And the people were touched by this?
Touched. At every presidential election, despite the fact he has been dead for many years, Andrew Jackson still continues to carry every precinct in Nutley. You see what I mean?
And you mean Nutley would cherish a little memento of mine?
Exactly. We could put it in the club room. People would come to see it. Before they knew what they were doing, we could lock the doors and enroll them as members of the Jack Benny fan club. We'd have the entire town.
Say no more, Flugel. What would you suggest?
Well,
I think I have just the thing you want. Some intimate pictures of myself.
Oh, these are lovely, aren't they?
Yes, now here... Oh, here's my favorite, right here.
You look positively seductive. You know, a picture would be nice, but don't you think for the club room we should have something that's been real close to you?
Close?
Yes.
You mean some little thing?
Well, no, not too little.
I have it. How about this necktie?
Oh, no.
Now, Mr. Flugel, I don't want to make any profit on you. After all, this is for the Jack Benny fan club. So I will charge you $2.50, exactly what I paid for it 5 years ago.
Oh, but really, Mr. Benny...
Ah, don't give it another thought, Mr. Flugel. $2.50. Now, let's see, that's with sales tax 10 cents. That will be exactly $2.60. Now, if there's anything else you want and you don't see, just ask for it and I'll order. Now, how about handkerchiefs?
No.
Socks?
No.
Or underwear?
No, thanks.
$2.60. There we are, $3. $2.60 from $3 that leaves 40 cents change. There you are, sir.
Well, thank you very much. You know, this necktie is going to be swell, but if we only had some ornament, some article of furniture for the clubroom, something... Say, there's the very thing...
Oh, you mean this lamp? Only $8.82 FOB.
No, this chair, Mr. Benny. After all, it's been close to you, and I might even add you've made an impression on it.
Anything but this, Mr. Flugel. You see, this chair belonged to my celebrated French ancestor, Jacques Benet, who gave it to Madame Pompadour. She, in turn, willed it to a Mrs. Nussbaum, from whom I got it.
Say, with a history like that, you'll not only get Nutley, you'll get all New Jersey.
It's tempting, Mr. Flugel, but this chair is very dear to me.
Well, could we borrow it for a few days?
I'd love to do that, Mr. Flugel. But I've learned one thing in life. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. If I loaned you that chair, Mr. Flugel, it might break up a beautiful friendship. And that I wouldn't want.
Well, neither would I. Say, could we rent it?
Oh, did you say rent?
I said rent.
Would $10 a day be too much?
It would be too much, but I'll gladly play it, Mr.
Well, it's a
Benny.
deal. I'll wrap it up.
Why, that loan shark. What's the idea?
Just relax and keep your hands up.
Nothing in it.
Wrong chair. Why do you waste my time? Fluger.
Mr. Pike.
I saw what those drunken drivers did.
They weren't drunk, they were crooks.
Did they get anything?
Fortunately, no.
Then what have you got to worry about?
What have I got to worry about? A bunch of crooks try to run over me? I'm paying Jack Benny $10 a day for the loan of this chair? Look at it, a chair. What have I got? A jigsaw puzzle. Say, if he sues, will you be my lawyer?
Against Jack Benny? Never. I'm still trying to collect the fee from the family doctor that brought Jack Benny into this world 70 years ago.
I know what we've got to do, and I've got the proof right here.
Yeah? How are we going to get it out?
Simple. What I need is a psychiatrist.
A what?
A psychiatrist.
Spell it.
And ever since the fire, I can't remember a single name on the list.
This could be a very interesting case. In fact, one of the most interesting cases of my career. As I see it, the boy has a retentive memory, but the list of names he couldn't remember. Why couldn't he remember the list? Because he was scared by a fire. Now, this could either be a psychosis or a neurosis. Vote for one.
I think you can rule out psychosis, Doctor. This is definitely neurosis.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Ah, you see? Already we're making progress. We have found out that this is definitely a neurosis and not a psychosis. Other doctors take days. But me, the charge for this will be $20 a treatment, payable in advance.
But, Doctor, we already gave you $20.
But that was before we found out this was a neurosis.
Oh.
This concludes the first performance, treatment. If you will bring the boy back tomorrow at the same time, we will proceed with the second treatment.
Oh, this has been a trying day.
Second treatment. The district attorney isn't going to wait for second treatments. I've got to get results today.
Please.
I'll pay you for your time.
Well, I suppose I could cancel 2 schizophrenics and 1 dementia praecox this afternoon and take the boy by the hour. That would be $15 an hour with a minimum guarantee of 4 hours.
We don't care what it costs.
You get that list, I'll pay you anything.
Anything? Well, my boy, if you'll come right here and lie down and relax. Together we will probe into the subconscious, drag the list of names into the unconscious, and explode it into the conscious. Please, I never allow the parents around while I'm operating.
Oh, sorry, Doctor.
Now, if you'll come back in about 4 hours, I think maybe we'll have a clue.
All right, we'll come back as soon as we...
Fred, what's the,
Oh, pardon me, Doctor. What is that?
Oh, I didn't think that anyone noticed it. It's just a nervous habit.
What causes it?
Well, to tell the truth, I don't know whether it's a psychosis or a neurosis. I've only had it for 2 years. I keep imagining there's a tsetse fly on my face. Now, my logic tells me there is no tsetse fly on my face. But so strong is the compulsion that I keep slapping at the tsetse fly on my face when I know there is no tsetse fly on my face. Every morning I wake up black and blue. It used to be much worse than it is now.
Doctor, have you thought of using fly paper?
Fly paper? No, thank you. It's a very interesting idea. Fly paper. Since when can a fly read?
What time is it now?
Will you please relax? Let's go see a picture. That'll kill the time.
I've seen all the pictures.
Of its kind of a film. It will hold you spellbound. Zombie in the attic with an all-star cast. No waits, no delays. Step inside, folks.
Pardon me.
Immediate seating.
Pardon me. Are there any seats?
Immediate seating on all floors. No waiting. Immediate seating, folks. Zombie in the attic.
Fourth balcony.
Straight through that door, please.
Main floor.
two down front, please.
You'll have to get in line, sir.
But the man outside said immediate seating.
This aisle is full. Next aisle to your right.
Well, don't you think that we
Please,
could...
lady, next aisle to your right.
All right. Come on, Eve. Stop pushing.
Next aisle to your right, sir.
All right, this has got to end someplace. I beg your
I
pardon.
can't last much longer.
Usher.
Next aisle to your
I know, to the right.
Next aisle to the right. Excuse me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. Usher.
Right through here, sir.
It's about time.
Uh-huh.
Here you are, two down front. We're out on the street. Hey, they can't do this to me. Hey, open up there.
Fogo! What now? Trying to stick into the theater without paying for it, huh? How you fixed for telephone slug?
Why don't you resent that?
I'll resent that later. I'm busy now. Hey, open up there.
What's the idea of banging on the door here? There's a show going on inside.
I know there's a show going on inside, and we want to see it.
Well, this is an exit. The box office is around on Broadway, and you have to get tickets.
We've got tickets.
Well, you can't come in this door.
We came out this door. You sent us out, remember?
No, it's so dark in there I can't see faces. Every head to me is just a lump.
Those other ushers kept saying, next aisle to the right, next aisle to the right, next aisle to the right. You had to be different. You said right through here, and here we are out on the street.
Look, we've got stubs. Let us back in, will you, please?
Well, it means breaking my usher's oath. All right, come in.
Thank you.
Now that you're in, what is it you want? 2 seats. Why didn't you say so? Next aisle to the left.
Now, wait a minute. We've been all through that. We bought 2 tickets, and we want 2 seats.
But there aren't any seats in this aisle, sir.
But the man outside said immediate seating.
That was Joe.
Joe?
Yeah, Joe always looks at the bright side of things.
Doesn't Joe know that the lower floor is filled?
Joe never comes inside the theater.
Well, if he doesn't know what's going on in here, what is Joe doing outside the theater yelling immediate seating?
Oh, Joe must have meant immediate seating upstairs.
Hey, how do we get upstairs?
Just once, I'd like to see this picture through without any interruptions.
Going up!
Some people.
Excuse me. Fourth balcony, no seats.
Hell, really?
Eighth balcony, no seats. Stratosphere, who knows?
Here comes the Canarsie local. Let's take that. We got...
Herb, when was this on Anything
What's the matter?
No. Fred, I'm afraid of these heights.
does a zombie look like?
Relax. It's only 8,000 feet above sea level.
That's just what makes me...
Altitude is getting my ears.
Me too.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't hear you.
Oh, I know. The stratosphere. It gets you a little at first. Next aisle to the left.
Now, look, before we go through that routine again, let me ask you one question as man to man. Are there any seats up here?
Do you mind if I use plain language?
Oh, I'd love it. Go right ahead.
There are no seats.
If there are no seats, why is a man standing outside of this theater yelling in a raucous voice and in perfect English, immediate seating?
Oh, that's Joe.
Joe, if I ever hear that name again, how do we get our money back?
Oh, you'll have to see the manager for that, sir. His office is way down on the main floor.
Way down on the main.
Pilot to navigator. Pilot to navigator. Number 7, come in on the beam.
Immediate seating, folks. Positively no waiting.
Joe! Joe! Let me out of here.
That goes for the whole theater and you too.
Fred, no more arguments. Get me out of here.
We're not getting out of here until we get our money back.
Ah, good evening, sir.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, sir. Did you enjoy the picture?
We didn't see the picture.
Oh, just dropped in to hiss the newsreel, huh?
We didn't see anything. We couldn't get a seat. I'm a nervous wreck. My wife has the bends. All we want is our money back. Now, where's the manager?
Mr. Teckler, but he won't see you.
Oh, he won't, hey? You sit here, honey. I'll be right back.
You? Going up?
Mr. Teckler?
Yes?
I want my money back.
Your money back? I never heard of such a thing. Why do you want your money back?
My wife and I have been getting the runaround in this theater for the last 3 hours. We can't get a seat.
Oh, ridiculous. There'll be plenty of seats the moment the picture's over.
And when will that be?
Oh, the picture's been on 7 minutes.
How long does it run?
2 hours and 27 minutes.
If you think I'm going to hang...
Why don't you go in the lounge and have a smoke?
Smoke for 2 hours and 20 minutes? It isn't bad enough my wife has got the bends. I should get tobacco hard yet. Now, I want my money back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only the assistant manager. I can get you a Vixie cup, but I can't refund your money.
Who can?
You'll have to see the manager, Mr. Badu.
And where is Mr. Badu?
Oh, right now, he's in Ohio on a vacation.
Well, I'll...
Well, what's going on here?
Why, Mr. Badu! When did you get back?
Just a minute ago. Had a marvelous time. Look at this tan.
Did you see any good pictures while you were away?
Yeah, the Temple Theater in Bryan. Saw a zombie in the attic last Saturday night.
Oh, how was it?
Stinks.
Look, what about my money?
What's the trouble, Tickler?
This man wants his money back.
Your money back? He wants his money back. Did you hear that, Tickler?
Yes, sir.
You understand, sir, we don't make these pictures. We just show them.
I didn't even see the picture. My wife and I have been through this theater from stem to stern for the last 3 hours. We can't get a seat.
Did you try the main floor?
We tried the main floor.
Did you try the mezzanine?
We tried the mezzanine.
Did you try the balcony?
We tried the balcony. We tried everywhere. The house is filled.
If the theater is filled, why did you buy a ticket?
Because outside a man is yelling immediate seating.
That's Joe. Immediate seating. Oh, what a sense of humor.
I'm not interested in Joe's sense of humor. All I want is my money back.
Money, money, money. That's all some people think about. Do you remember what happened in 1929?
Yes. 1929 is the year I came into this theater to see Zombie in the Attic. I was a young man then. I was full of hope. Look at me now. I've been next aisle to death. I've been up and down in your elevators. I've had my ears bent by every flunky and stumped shirt in your organization. Now, I spent $1.98 to see Zombie in the Attic. I haven't seen Zombie in the Attic. I want $1.98.
Just a minute. As manager of this theater, I know my constitutional right. Have you read your stub?
What for?
Well, read it. The law says in return for your admission fee, all I have to do is to provide you with a seat.
And where is my seat?
Right here is your seat. Take it and sit anywhere you want to.
Now, wait a minute. My wife is outside. Where is she going to sit?
She can sit in your lap.
Eve.
Did you get the money back?
No, Eve, the chair. Look.
Say, the 300,000.
Shh. We can't open that here. We've got to get the chair out of
Yes,
here.
but how?
Throw a feint. I'll show you how.
Air. What's happened?
That scene where the zombie ate his brother-in-law. She couldn't take
What's the matter?
it.
What's the matter?
Get me a taxi.
Shall I call a doctor, sir?
Too late for a doctor. Get an undertaker. I'll sue this. It isn't there. It must be the wrong chair.
Anything the matter? Oh, no. We're just breaking up housekeeping, that's all.
Bringing that phony psychiatrist home here at $20 an hour plus board and lodging.
It won't be long now. He's through with Homer's subconscious. He's now delving into his phobias.
Give the guy my room, I have to sleep on the couch. And his appetite. That guy eats like a relative.
Wait a minute, Doctor. I think
Please, Homer, no thinking while I'm eating. In psychoanalysis, you've got to relax. But don't worry. We'll find those names if it takes all year. They don't fool around with Dr. Greengrass. So wonder they wouldn't put screens in a place like this. Where's the dessert? Where's the dessert?
$43.75 for breakfast. The next... Did you get the list?
What list? The boy forgot the dessert. Please phone down for it.
Can't you order your own dessert? If you push some of that food aside in there, you'll find a telephone.
When a man is in the middle of psychoanalysis, he can't stop to order dessert. Do you want those chairs or don't you?
All right. What do you want for dessert?
Oh, the usual thing. Chocolate fudge sundae with nuts on it and a side order whipped cream. Oh, and on top should be a cherry. Maraschino.
Maraschino. That's the last straw.
No straw.
Doctor, I think I'll...
Please, Homer, a man is trying to sleep.
How long's that man been in there?
Must be 10 hours. I've had 5 o'clock shadow twice.
What's he doing to my son?
All you can worry about is your son. What about your husband? I'm supposed to be a murderer. I owe the bookmaker. I owe the hotel. On top of everything else, I gave Parker a check for $25,000. Do you know how long I can go to jail for? There isn't that much time.
Well, don't you think that...
Found it!
Found what?
2 more chairs. I just remembered they were sold to a nightclub.
Which
Quiet! A man's trying to get some sleep. That's better.
Phil's Naughty 90s with 90 naughty beauties. A 90-cent dinner with a marvelous QZ. Immediate seating. Positively no wait. Plenty of room on the inside.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Way inside.
Have you got a reservation?
Well, no.
Scram, Bud. We're all sold out. Try us again for the midnight show.
Well, the man outside...
Oh, but that's Josephus.
Too hot. Oh, grease pan well. 2 cups of flour, 1 jigger of brandy, drop 1 egg, 1 pint of gasoline, 2 matches, crepe Suzette.
Well, all right, if you don't mind sitting on the floor. Yes?
You need a chef?
Oh, no, sorry, that job's been filled. Forgot to take down the sign, I guess.
Well, don't tell me I've been learning how to make borscht and crepe Suzette for the last hour for nothing.
Hey, Phil, we've got more grief.
What's the matter now?
Barney the bass is drunk again.
Barney the bass? Well, the place is sold out. Can't you sober him up?
Sober him up? He must have had 50 martinis. He's been spitting knowledge for the last 10 minutes. Better get another bass singer.
Well, at this time of night, where do I get another bass singer?
Boom, 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 boom.
Say, can you...
What else?
Oh, Don, this guy will take Barney's place tonight. Mr. Flugel, Mr. Amici.
Hi, Flugel.
Hello. Don Amici, didn't you used to be in pictures?
Yeah, was for a while. Times got tough and I had to do something.
What happened?
Nothing much. I ran out of inventions. I used to invent things, you know.
Oh, I know. The telephone, telescope, telegraph.
Automobile, autogyroscope, automat.
Geology, geometry, geography.
Dictograph, phonograph, telegraph.
Hi-ho, everybody.
Hello, Rudy. Mr. Valley, this is Mr. Flugel. Flugel's going to sing with us tonight.
Hi-ho.
Rudy Valley, didn't you used to be on the radio?
For 20 years, I was on the radio before Don invented it.
Is that so? Well, tell me, what happened?
Oh, same thing that happened to Don.
You ran out of inventions?
No, ran out of megaphones, saxophones, and nasal tones. Hi-ho.
Hello, fellas.
Hello, Vic. Mr. Moore, Mr. Flugel. Vic, our new bass.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Moore, didn't you used to be on Broadway in shows?
Oh, yes. For 50 years, I was a great lover. I chased women through 200 plays.
What happened to you?
Same thing happened to the other fellas. Don Amici ran out of inventions. Rudy Valley ran out of megaphones.
And you?
After 50 years of chasing, I ran out of breath.
Oh.
So you're a bass, huh?
Yes, sir.
Your muscles feel more like a soprano's.
Well, you have to have muscles to sing in here?
Do you? Feel of that.
Oh,
Yep, but don't worry. If you get at a jam, just whistle and I'll come over and give them the old 1-2. Let me hear you whistle. Are you sure you sing bass?
Sure.
Boom, 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 boom.
Waiter, get me a chair.
I'm looking for a chair myself.
You made me think you cared for me, and I believed in you. You told me things you never meant and made me think them true.
If you gentlemen will get up, I'll get you some more comfortable chairs.
These are all right. We're comfortable.
You only think you're comfortable. Wait till you try some of our good chairs.
Now, scram and get us 3 bourbons.
3 bourbons, yes, sir. And I'll bring you a couple of chairs just in case.
Now, stop arguing and get us 3 bourbons.
Well, I'm not arguing. All I said was I'll get you.
Who's ready to fight? Hold it! I'll be right there. Let me at him. Look, wait a minute. Let me at him. I'm going to fight.
Riot. What do we do?
Read him that poem.
That doesn't stop riots, it starts them.
Try it anyhow. Play some fight music.
The boys stood on the burning deck when all but he had fled. The flame that lit the battle's wrecks shone round and bore the dead.
The crowd burns. Let me at him.
What are you going to do?
Ah, cut him in two.
That father fainted death below. In death below, his voice no longer heard.
Oh, wait till I get in that fight. Wait till I... Oh, that's a pretty good workout. I guess I'll go and take a shower.
Sorry, brother. You'll have to get your own foxhole.
I can't fight to that tempo.
As far as to all the rules, I heard him say...
He's dead.
Dead?
And I think I know who did it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What do you mean?
Every time a guy is murdered, you're somewhere in the vicinity. Come on, Flugel.
Confess what? I didn't murder anybody.
You can tell me, my boy. I'm your lawyer.
If you're my lawyer, why don't you get me out of here?
What I'm trying to do. Now, tell me, what were you doing in a nightclub disguised as a waiter?
I was looking for the chairs. There were 2 of them in there. Now the chairs are gone and the money and the evidence, too.
Well, there was nothing in those chairs.
How do you know?
Well, you'll have to take my word for it.
Maybe you're the guy. What did you do with my granduncle's record I gave you?
What record, my boy? You gave me no record.
No record. I see it now. You knew there were $300,000 in those chairs. You destroyed the record. Pike, you murdered my granduncle. If I ever get my hands on you,
It isn't as though your father were dead. He'll be out one of these days.
In 20 years, maybe.
Please, Marion, please. The guest will be here soon. We're going to be married in an hour.
I'm not going to marry anybody while my father's in jail. No, she's not going to marry anybody, and I wish I hadn't either.
Where is he? Where is he? I'll kill him. I'll strangle him. I'll murder him. Flowers for the bride. How do you like that guy? I'm sitting quiet in my own office, minding my own business, when then he comes spinning me a yarn about being a millionaire. What are you crying for? He owes me the 10 G's, not you. I curse the day I ever learned to read. And I'll tell you why. Because if I can't read, I don't see that story in the paper. And then he's only into me for $8. But $10,000!
Where is he? I'll put him in jail. Look at this check with you. It's not only marked no funds, it's marked no bank. $25,000. And what are you doing here?
I'm going to get married.
Not into this family. Just a pauper trying to break into the social set. That's what he is. Ah. Well, here's one thing he won't get anyway.
What's that?
What is it? It's just the greatest little mousetrap in the country, that's all. And I sold him half an interest in it for only $25,000. The mouse comes in here.
Monetary penny in the bank.
Quiet.
And he got a credit card out of me.
Quiet.
You wanted your bedroom done over. All right, you'll get a nice new bedroom tonight, but you get out of here at 8 o'clock.
But they can't.
We got a wedding here at 8 o'clock.
Quiet!
Dr. Greengrass is very ill.
And who's Dr. Greengrass?
Well, he's a friend that's staying with
Oh, so you're keeping boarders in my place, are you? Throw him out.
I warn you, you move him, you'll take the consequences.
Is it serious, Doctor?
Is it serious? Huh. The man's practically on his deathbed.
Oh, he is?
When can he be moved?
Maybe weeks, maybe years. Who knows? Have you got an iron lung on the premises?
Why, no.
A fine hotel.
Dispossessed. That's all I need.
Not until Dr. Greengrass gets well.
Greengrass. I knew I never should have allowed that faker in our place. When I get out of here, I'm going... Wait a minute. Why should I want to get out of here? Monty the Garnet will beat me to death. The hotel manager will throw me out in the street. The bank will have me arrested for passing a bad check. Sully will put me back into jail. I'm already in jail. Why should I go through all that trouble?
All right, Flugel, beat it. You're free. And here are your pants.
Free? Why?
I don't know why. That lawyer of yours. So far, Flugel, you've killed more guys than the whole Bill Bendix gang put together. But just you commit one more murder, and I'll get you.
Why?
Dad, Bendix!
What's the matter?
That's where the fifth chair went to. Bendix!
The Bendix gang? I don't want any traffic with them for $300,000 or $3 million. I'll see you in 30 years, Homer. Get yourself some long pants.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you think this is, a parking lot? Scram, bum.
Well, I got some rights, you know. Come on, Homer. So long, boys.
So long.
I'd like to see Mr. Bendix.
I'm very sorry, sir, but Mr. Bendix can't see anybody without having first made an appointment.
Well, this is very important.
You heard me. Hit the highway, proletarian.
Yes.
Drive! Drive!
Not satisfied with murder, now it's housebreaking.
If I were a drinking man.
Now, look, he ain't home, and hey, cut it.
You shouldn't have done that, Mickey. He always said he wouldn't be found dead in that butler suit.
Oh, he did, huh? Just goes to show you. A guy never knows, does he?
What do you guys drop him in the garbage can?
Here you are, boys. This is a chair we give him for his birthday today.
A lovable item.
You're cute, too. By coincidence, I've got that chair wired for electricity right over to my seat. When Mr. Bendix sits down, I throw the switch. The current paralyzes him so he can't go for his gas. That's when we let him have it. Now for a recap. Number one, I throw the switch. Number two, we pull our gun. Number three, boom, boom, boom. Mr. Bendix passes out of the picture. The gang has a new leader, me. Any objections?
No.
All right, boys. Now we understand each other, don't we?
Hey, the boss.
Hey, Frogface! Where is that butler?
Surprise!
Surprise! Oh, what's the big idea?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, well, thanks very much, fellas, but don't ever scare me like that. You know my metabolism. See, A, E, I donated. D, I had it 7 o'clock. F, that's... Oh. You gotta go easy with me. Remember my ulcer.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. We just wanted to celebrate.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Say, we got another surprise for you, right in the conference room.
You have? Is it a big surprise?
It'll kill you.
Oh, well, I better prepare myself for this one. Let's go in.
Look, it's a chair for your desk, boss. You can also sit in it.
Oh, gosh, that's beautiful. It's a genuine antique, ain't it?
Yeah, we went to a lot of trouble. We had the initials changed from T to B. B for Bendix.
You know, I hate the idea of birthdays. It grieves me to grow old.
Don't worry, boss. You'll never grow old.
Hmm?
What divided metabolism means.
Oh, yeah.
Try sitting in it, boss. Go ahead.
Huh?
Try sitting in it.
All right. Oh, bouncy. sexy, ain't it? See that I do this 15 minutes every day, boys. I feel like a jumping bean.
Roses is red, violets is blue. Happy birthday, Bill Bendix, and we do mean you.
Oh, that's nice, boys. And a very nice song. Who wrote that? I did. I like it. It's got sentiment. It's got a good melody. It's original. It sounds familiar. Anybody got a knife? Here you are, Fatso.
Not too much, boss. I'm on a diet.
For you, Mickey.
Thanks.
Knothead, you got a sweet tooth.
That's the only tooth I got.
And now I've just made out the annual report, and as stockholders in the corporation, I think you might be interested in hearing it.
Sure.
Number of members at the beginning of the year, 32. Held as prisoners, 14. Killed in line of duty, 8. Executed, 3. That leaves us 7 stockholders, all present.
Present.
Now we got the following assets. During the fiscal year, the corporation engaged in 5 holdups totaling $20,282.20. Nice work, boys. Pinball machines, total take, $98,642.10. Minus 10 cents when one machine accidentally paid off.
Someone's slipping.
Well, we had the machine fixed. That will never happen again. Counterfeit money still on hand, $3 billion. That concludes the assets. Liabilities, bail, $500,000. This is a saving of $10,000 over the last fiscal year. Vitamin tablets, $2,346.
Just a minute, Bill.
What's the matter?
Why should we pay for your vitamin tablets? It isn't fair.
It distinctly says in the bylaws, which I wrote myself, that the corporation guarantees to take care of the health of the president until his term expires.
Well, didn't you know, Bill, your term is expired?
What do you mean?
I'll show you. Let's relax them, boys. Pull the switch. Now, boys, I'll read the services. What are you doing under here?
I'm shaking. What do you think I'm doing?
Come out of there. All right. You heard me. What are you doing under that desk?
Haven't you heard of the housing shortage?
Hey, get the booze on his breath. He's drunk.
DTs if I ever saw him.
Sweet Genevieve, sweet
Kick the drunk out.
He can't do that. He's a witness.
Hey, why don't we bury him with the boss? You know how the boss hated to be alone.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a better idea than that. Here. I want you to deliver this package for us.
Sweet.
Comfortable?
It's a little tight over the shoulders.
Take him down and dump him in the river.
Which river?
Get going or there'll be a double ceremony.
Sweet Genevieve. What happens to me when we get to the river?
Keep on walking.
Why don't you... Oh, hello, Mr. Arnold. What are you doing?
I see.
Yeah, it's the Bendix gang. Flugel must be a member.
Why, it looks as though the poor fellow committed another murder.
It's Bendix he's killed. Probably taken the whole mob over.
Cop!
Hey, what's this?
Oh, hello, officer.
What's the matter with your friend, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. He's just dead, that's all.
Dead drunk, you mean?
Yeah.
Been celebrating a little too much, huh?
It's his birthday.
Had one shot too many, huh?
He didn't know he was loaded.
Well, many happy returns of the day.
Why don't you tell the cop to arrest him?
And let the cop take all the credit? Not me, buddy.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong here someplace. I've been robbed.
Hiya, pal.
Oh.
I knew it. Vitamin deficiency. Well, turnabout is fair play. How do you feel now?
I don't know. I never talked to a ghost before.
Oh, I'm not a ghost. You see, with my vitamin pills and my bulletproof vest, they couldn't kill me. I just fainted from the noise. You see, I'm allergic to noise. Mickey and Fatso, two of my loyal stockholders. They're rats. Can you shoot?
Well, I don't know.
Now we're in a fine fix. I can't either.
Well, I thought you were a gangster.
Oh, no, not by choice. You see, the gang was bequeathed to me by Machine Gun Molly.
Machine Gun Molly?
My mother.
Oh.
You see, I love the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and my vitamin pills. If I hadn't have been drummed out of the Campfire Boys...
Did you see where they went? Oh, thanks.
All I want out of life is a little place with a running brook and some chickens. Instead of that, Sully, a copper.
Bendix, I thought you were dead.
I am. Now you got me in a jam with the police.
Somebody else is coming.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna get my fingerprints on that. You take this one.
I don't.
Bendix, what do I do now?
You're a cop. Stop them. They're killing each other. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Homer, you saved my life. Give me that money.
You shouldn't have done that to a total stranger.
Total stranger. This guy had me put in jail. He ruined my daughter's wedding. He killed my granduncle and tried to put the blame on me.
Why don't you make him confess?
Confess how?
I know lots of ways, but some of them is awful cruel. Jefferson T. Pike, didn't you kill Frederick F. Trumbull by causing a bullet to unlawfully enter his head?
No.
Didn't you, John Doe, do ditto?
No.
You never saw these chairs before, in spite of the fact we found them in your office?
No.
I rest my case. Rest yours.
Oh, thank you. You'll never get these guys to confess.
Keep your shirt on. Things will start cooking in a minute.
Why, this is an old Puritan custom.
Yes, but the hot foot part was my mother's idea, rest her soul. When you gentlemen are ready to confess, please signify by saying, ouch. I can't look at this. Nudge me.
Homer, start typing. Yes, Eve, everything is all right now. Hold the wedding. I'll be home in 5 minutes.
Read the confession.
I, Jefferson T. Pike, being of sound mind and blistered feet, do solemnly swear to looting the Trumbull estate, forging checks, killing Trumbull, and destroying the phonograph record.
Right?
Yes.
And you, Arnold, you killed Gardner because you didn't want to split that dough 3 ways. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, one more thing. Where is the chair with the moolah?
Moolah?
The $300,000.
If I only knew.
Why, Mr. Bendix, I believe that's in the chair the boys gave you for your birthday.
What? $300,000. The first money I ever came by, honestly.
Here comes the bride, here comes the bride. This will be the biggest social event of the season. Reminds me of my own wedding day. Also reminds me of my wife.
Darling, you Father will be here in 5 minutes.
I'll be ready, Mother.
Oh, you look beautiful. My only daughter. And am I glad to get rid of her. How's the groom? Nearly ready?
In a minute. In-laws suits never fit. Remember that, son.
Oh, it'll be all right, Dad. Dad, not at the wedding.
Why not? It'll be the greatest advertisement we ever had.
Ah, they finally brought the dessert. Where's the maraschino? I distinctly ordered a maraschino. Take me to the manager. What kind of a hotel is this?
Why, no maraschino.
Fred, I thought you were free.
Of course I'm free. I just brought the police glee club home with me.
No.
That's plenty, boys. We'll save the rest for the ceremony.
Have you been paid yet? Why, no. You better get it in advance. It was a little matter of a check, old man.
Oh, yes. Would you hold this money, please? $25,000, wasn't it? Well, we'll just let bygones be bygones. And after the ceremony, I'll thank you to get your ant paste and mousetrap off my premises.
You see, this is a mousetrap.
Say, I've got one just like that at home. Marion, you can come out now. The dress has been paid for.
Dad.
Compliments of the management.
What is this?
The rest of the moose.
Oh, yes. Thanks, old man. Wait a minute, Busby. That doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Attach.
Oh, yes. My mistake. I'm sorry. It's perfect.
Are we all here?
All we need now is a brass band.
Compliments of the management.
Why doesn't the mouse go upstairs?
Oh, now, don't be silly. Just say $10, that's why.
I don't think the judge ever finished the ceremony.
Say, that's right. Folks, you'll have to come back the next show. Immediate seating on the inside.